Hi, my name is Aisha Mohammed. I'm an actor, filmmaker, and entrepreneur. I am glad to be a part of SECO because it's very innovative. I go to events and I see talented people who are differently abled, and I really wish, the government will invest in it because most of them want to do something, most of them want to make meanings out of their lives, but it's just that they're limited. So if they have people who invest in them, the society will be better at large. That I strongly believe. I was at an event where a group of guys sang. My heart melted. They came in wheelchairs, and when they sang beautifully well. Those are the kind of people we should invest in because they are talented. They just need opportunities to be out there. Assuming they find people who invest in them, they'll be superstars. So I appreciate what SECO's doing here, and I pray, we'll go places. Thank you.
There may be a day when they just are not going to learn what you're trying to teach them. So try to show them something else that they are interested in. If he's been looking at the clock for the whole time you're trying to get him to focus on the chair, forget the chair. Go teach him a clock. At least he's still learning a new word, a new object. And if tomorrow or an hour from now you can put his favorite toy in the chair and you can get him to come to the chair, then it's chair time. You have to be very adaptable.
Hello everyone, my name is Imuetinyan Okwueze. I am the co-founder and president of SECO. SECO means Special Education Collaborative Outreach. Even though we have special education in our name, we also have two other big words there. We have collaborative and we also have outreach. So that means it's all about networking. Anything that has to do with individuals who are at risk, individuals who are differently abled, individuals who are challenged in one area or the other, that is what SECO is doing. SECO is in the business of networking centers, organizations, schools, both private and public, all around the US, all around Nigeria, all around West Africa, collaborating and bringing them together and bringing best practices to these places. We are in the business of campaigning for the UN Inclusion Mandate, which says that no child must be left behind, which says that every individual deserves an equal opportunity in life. So which means if they are economically challenged, they deserve all the opportunities they can get based on their ability level. If they are socially challenged, they deserve all the opportunity and support they can get based on their ability level. If they are mentally challenged or intellectually challenged, as we call it, currently, it means that they should have all the equal opportunities and support to be able to thrive and be the best that they can be. So that is what SECO is all about. Those are the target population that we are looking at. We are looking at collaborating. We are looking at spreading an awareness, creating campaigns towards governmental policy changes, towards government doing more for this population, towards organizations working together and developing to that point where they can bring all that these population need to be fully developed and to become independent citizens of the society. So that's what SECO is all about.
Good afternoon or evening or morning whenever you're watching this. I assume it's going to be all over the internet. So watch at your leisure. It doesn't have to be morning. But I'm Jesse Short. I am the Director of Operations and Project Manager and Coordinator for SECO, which is Special Education Collaborative Outreach. And SECO says in the name, a bunch of special educators from the US who are trying to reach out to lesser developed nations, lesser developed school districts, bring special education at the quality of the Western world and the developed, established practices and policies to areas that are not quite there yet. And when we say special education, we're not necessarily just talking about kids in school who struggle with work and need extra help. We're talking about anyone who learns differently and needs special education. This can include people who are blind, deaf, have Down syndrome, autism, cerebral palsy, other mental and physical disorders, as well as traditional learning disabilities. And we started operations here in Nigeria because our founders are from Nigeria and lived in both Lagos and Abuja for a long time before coming to the US. And they wanted to bring their expertise back home first. We do hope to spread to much more of West Africa. We've had interest from a few surrounding countries already, but we are still a growing organization, and we would like to make sure we do things right and put the infrastructure in place before we overstretch ourselves. What we've done so far are a number of programs in the Lagos area showcasing the talents of special needs individuals. In most of Africa, to have any type of mental or physical disability or learning disorder, or really anything that makes you different from what people consider normal and expected, any of those are still viewed very negatively by African society. And before we can get proper education and tools in place for those individuals, we need to chip away at the barriers they face. So we've done a lot of activism on radio shows, television networks in and around Lagos, and advocated for the rights of these individuals. But our main event that we put on every June, unfortunately in 2020 it was postponed due to COVID, but now it's going down the 19th of June 2021 instead, and we will continue to come every June. We do a major program that focuses on the abilities of differently abled individuals. We get autistic, blind, deaf, all sorts of special needs children and adults on stage to perform. We show what they can do. We get a big crowd, we get television coverage. We are right now in the process of trying to prove to the world what the special needs population can do, so the world will let them step up and do it. In the background, we're working on seminars such as the one we're giving today. We are teaching instructors, volunteers, parents, heads of other NGOs, the best modern Western special education practices so that they can bring them to their students and start young. Because all we need to do is start with the children, get them educated properly, raised properly. When they are older, they will pass that along, pass on the love they received and the abilities they received, and our jobs will hopefully become obsolete.
Right. My name is Barrister Emeka Ogbonna. I'm a UK Special Ambassador of SECO, Special Education Collaboration Outreach. I came in from UK as a SECO ambassador to oversee our project here in Abuja, to ensure that we spread the awareness of what SECO is all about. As you can see today, we are our president and his entourage coming from the United States. So we are hosting this event today to ensure that we spread the awareness and the sensitization of what SECO is all about for children with special needs. In fact, SECO is coming big. We have another event coming up in Lagos on the 19th of June. After that, we'll also have an event coming up in Kano. We are also having another event we are going to launch in the southeast of Nigeria. In fact, SECO, our mission is to ensure that all facets and all regions and all corners of Nigeria is involved in what SECO is all about. So slowly, it's very challenging. We've been having some bit of obstacles here and there, but SECO is equal to the task because we have some interesting and potential people out there who are actually keen on supporting what we are doing. So we're making progress, and I'm sure we're going to get there. By the time we'll make our objective known to the wider Nigerian community, I'm sure SECO will make a lot of impact in the society. Thank you so much.
Okay, my name is Evelyn Mensa Ago. I'm the Program Director at Silver Educational Support Center and also the founder of Pat Silver Foundation. We're here today because of a training program which is themed best practices in teaching and learning, and also individualized education plan. Basically, it's just improving education delivery in Nigeria, which is what SECO is all about. It's about special education, promoting special education, not leaving any child behind. And the reason we decided to collaborate is because we share joint vision, which is education of all children, despite their learning needs, their disability. All children have to be involved in learning, and no child must be left behind. So that's one of the reasons this training is holding today. And the reason Pat Silver decided to partner with SECO is because SECO promotes education, quality of education delivery for children in Africa. And coincidentally, Pat Silver Foundation shares the same vision, and that's why we've decided to collaborate and bring this workshop to the audience, the populace in Nigeria today. Thank you very much.